We are back with our manipulation tactics series with our 6th episode. Today we are discussing hoovering, what it is, how it is used, why it is used, and why it isn't always used by abusers. Hi everyone, I'm Sarah. I'm a certified coach. I specialize in abuse recovery from narcissistic, sociopathic, and psychopathic abuse. If you are interested in trauma-informed content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let's go. What is hoovering in narcissistic abuse? Hoovering is a manipulation tactic used by narcissists to regain control over their victims. The term hoovering is a metaphor for a vacuum cleaner that will suck you back into the relationship with the abusers. It is a form of emotional abuse and emotional blackmail. Narcissists often use this as a form of manipulation to control their victims and manipulate their ability to stay no contact or even establish some boundaries, like staying low or limiting contact to keep their sanity. A narcissist can either 1. Shame you, which will cause you to feel guilt, remorse, and sometimes fear. This involves blackmail and pushing your buttons to make sure you are triggered and validated, and it also probably includes a smear campaign and slander against your name. This is often a Hoover technique to suck you back into the abuse by causing an aggressive and angry reaction, which quickly gives the narcissist supply. Or 2, they will love bomb you to give you the validation they know you've been searching for, which in turn may make you think that the narcissist has changed their ways. The narcissist will pretend that nothing has happened and will send you gifts, write letters filled with confusion as to why you aren't talking with them, and love bomb you with words you've desperately wanted to hear for years. The narcissist knows what you have been wanting for years. They did not spend time reflecting on what happened in the past and thought they should change. The narcissist just chooses to ignore your wants and needs as a human being because they themselves come first in their mind. Why do narcissists hoover? Narcissists thrive on control and attention. So when their target begins to distance themselves, the narcissist may feel their control slipping away. Hoovering is a way to reassert their dominance and ensure continued supply of attention and validation. Hoovering can also serve to reinforce the narcissist's self-image, as getting their target back can be perceived as a victory. Forms of hoovering. So hoovering can take many forms, and that includes sudden contact, unexpected phone calls, text messages, or emails. The guise is often fake concern or interest in your well-being. Promises of change. The narcissist might claim that they have changed, are seeking therapy, or had an epiphany about all of their past behavior and they are different now. Guilt trips. They may attempt to make the victim feel guilty for distancing themselves or ending the relationship. I've done so much for you. Love bombing. This is super common with hoovering. They often shower the victim with affection, gifts, or attention in an effort to win the victim back. Faking crisis. Creating or exaggerating a personal crisis to elicit some sympathy and reestablish a contact. Death in the family. Using a loved one's passing to manipulate communication and dragging you back into the relationship. Birthdays and holidays. Holiday hoovering is a narcissistic person's specialty. When you have gone no contact or low contact, holidays are a perfect opportunity for the narcissist to try to guilt trip, love bomb, and shame you back into contact where the narcissist can gain control. Birthdays are also a very common day the narcissistic people like to destroy for their scapegoat, regardless if it's a partner, parent, friend, or other family member. Any day that is designated to typically receive a card or a gift is a day to expect a card or gift as a Hoover manipulation tactic. It is often a big shift that does often work for the narcissist because the scapegoats were not heard. We were used and we weren't allowed to have our own interest, or at least we weren't able to have those interests approved of. And we often had to watch the golden child get things that they wanted and sometimes the things that we wanted. The narcissist knows this, and they can send the things to us now. They can show us that they care and are trying, but in reality, it is simply a trap to trick you back into the relationship, and if you do go back, it's often worse and harder the second time around, because they're going to sink their claws in deep. But it's not impossible to leave if you have already done this. When does hoovering begin? Hoovering can begin if you've been no contact for a few days or even several years. Navigating through holidays, birthdays, or special events can be difficult and even triggering until we learn how to effectively shut out the narcissist if that is our goal. Hoovering can last for years without you responding, or several months before it stops in some cases. Or in some cases, narcissistic people will not even attempt hoovering because they believe that you will come crawling back. What do I do if I'm being hoovered and I'm no contact? If you're being hoovered by a narcissistic family member and they're flying monkeys, the best response is no response. You are no contact. You are not obligated to respond or contact biological or non-biological parents and family members if they have harmed you in any way, shape, or form. This is really hard. We are feeling guilt, anger, sadness, pain, regret, and other emotions bottled into one. Let me tell you that it does get better. This is just the withdrawal. We have to remember that the time with the narcissist was harmful to us, and we are protecting ourselves. We are not punishing anyone. We are protecting ourselves, and if you have children, your children from this toxicity. What do I do if I receive Hoover gifts? If the narcissist sends you mail or presents, don't return to sender. That is another form of contact to the narcissist. Negative shutdowns often drive narcissistic behavior and can cause the narcissist to grow frustrated, angry, and even more bitter than they already are. You can keep the gift if you would like, re-gift gifts they send, donate somewhere to someone who may need whatever was gifted to you. But know that you are not required to even open cards or gifts. If you feel like it, you can throw it away, or you can keep it and then open it when you feel prepared mentally. You don't have to do it right then and there. You can save it, because guess what that is? Evidence, if you need it. Because for me, I keep Hoover cards that I get. To me, they're evidence, but they can be powerful reminders of why you are no contact. You can see their fake efforts of trying to show you their fake love, and you see them ignoring responsibility for their actions. The choice is always yours to keep Hoover cards, or if you want to toss them. Choose what gives you power. You are in control, and I need you to know that. I do encourage you to keep Hoover gifts and cards if you are in a legal battle with the narcissist or have a no-contact restraining order. Do not respond and notify your attorney as soon as you receive these, because this not only helps prove your case, but it can actually move your case forward. I hope that this video has helped you understand hoovering so you can take proactive steps to protect yourself. Remember that knowledge is power, and recognizing the signs of hoovering is the first step of gaining control of your life. I will see you next time. Stay safe.